Well, hello. I want to talk to you today about the Sailor Reglus. This is a pen I've thought about for a long time, a few years, and I keep putting off and not buying. I kind of like it's got sort of a retro look to it. I don't know if that's intentional or if it's just my interpretation. The plastic's a little bit different feel from the resins used in other fountain pens, but it's nice. Snap cap. The grip is the same plastic. It is a cartridge converter pen. I have a cartridge in it. I need to order a converter. A converter did not come with the pen, so I have one on order. As far as writing with it, it's okay. I've always been told Sailor nibs are really good. This nib is, it's okay. It has a very, it's a fine, but it's a very, very fine. That sounds funny. Very fine writer. It does have some flex to it, so you can flex it out wider to what I consider normal. But it's just, the fine is finer than I like. It doesn't make me excited for other Sailor pens, but it is what it is. I have liked the converters in the other Sailor pens, except for they seem to get ink in strange places, which is more work to clean out, but whatever. Would I buy this pen again? Probably not. It's not that special. But I am interested now in trying some other Sailor pens, so I may be looking into that brand in the future. So let's talk size. We'll put it up next to a Noodler's Conrad. As far as size, capped, same. Uncapped. By the way, the ink does not seem to dry out in this pen when it sits. There doesn't seem to be the evaporation like in some other pens, so that's good. Uncapped, I'd say about a 1/4 inch shorter than the Conrad, maybe a bit more, 3/8 of an inch. Need a ruler to say for sure, which you are seeing the ruler in the close-ups. I have not taken those measurements yet. Posted, I'd say a 1/4 inch shorter than the Conrad. A little bit narrower grip. It's a smaller pen than the Conrad, but it's a nice sized pen anyway. Aesthetically, I said it's a little bit retro. One thing I think is just odd looking is that the cap seems to be too big for the pen. It does look good posted though. I think I'll give you a close-up of both. So maybe that's intentional because when are you using the pen? Oh, I guess when it's uncapped. Otherwise it's just sitting there. So I'll let you make up your mind. We'll do a writing sample. I'm going to do my writing sample with a Sailor Reglus pen. I've put Sailor Epinard ink into it, and you see the little smiley face. That's because this is one of my favorite inks. Sadly, this ink is discontinued, so when I use up the 2 bottles I have, that's it. And I only have 2 bottles because someone was generous. I don't usually hoard ink. But anyway, this pen is one I'd really like, but it's fine. Is super fine. I actually have to put a bit of pressure on it to get much of a line at all, which is something I do not like. So let me just show you absolutely no pressure. I'm going to write the word flex. To me, that looks like an extra fine. And that could be the Japanese thing. Japanese fines tend to be much finer than a Western one. But, for my purposes, it just doesn't write dark enough. So I usually press down a little bit. No pressure. Pressure. So, take that for what it's worth. I was a bit disappointed that this pen did not come with a converter. I had to purchase that separately. Was not impressed with the ink that came with it, but I knew that was going to happen because it came with a cartridge. I don't know, the pen, it's okay. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to keep it or if I'm going to give it away. I am thankful that I was able to purchase it for about half of the typical listed price because honestly, this pen isn't worth that listed price. But for what I paid for it, maybe. So I'll do a quote here. This time I'm going to visit the biologist, Richard Dawkins. So this may sound a little odd for me to say, but I don't like how hard I have to push to get this pen to write properly. I tried to do this line here, the minded that our brains, without any pressure at all. It writes, just like I said, it's really extra fine. Would I buy this pen again? I think I already said that's sort of an open question at the moment, but I'm leaning toward no. I am, as I said, glad I did not pay full retail price for it. But Sailor does make decent pens, at least the ones I've used. They have some very, very interesting nibs that if I was rich, I'd love to try them out just to see what they're like. But, this pen is at the lower end of what they sell. Hope that was useful. I hate going away from a review being ambivalent about a pen, but there it is. I'm ambivalent. So, see you later.